Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here once again on the COD Ireland playoffs for the final game of the evening. We've had some cracking games tonight, and now moving on to the final one where it's Peaked in Ghost taking on Deny Gaming. Should be absolutely immaculate game, and just cannot wait to get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're already so behind on the start time. I'm going to make sure that we get ourselves straight into things. Without further ado, let's take a little quick look at the head-to-head between both of these teams. And I'll let you stew in this for just a second while I sort of graphic out in the background. So, folks, apologies for that, got that sorted. But as you can see on your screen, Peaked in Ghost 6-2 with an 18-6 on the maps, won and lost at 75%, and finishing at 18 points in the group stage of the leagues. Meanwhile, Deny Gaming, a little bit more evenly split, 4-4 with a 14-12, 54%, garnering only 12 points. Done a great job to get this far, but have their work cut out for them against this opposition today. And folks, without further ado, let's take a look at the maps and modes these teams are going to be playing in this series. So, to begin with, we will be on a little bit of a Skyline search, or Skyline search and destroy. My God, folks, I'm tired today. I'm very tired after this. I don't know if you can tell, but I am. But we are on a Skyline hardpoint, which is going to be very intensive and is going to put the energy right back into myself and hopefully you guys as an audience and the players, because this is a map that goes 100 miles an hour. And yeah, it should be just an incredibly entertaining 1-1 where both teams are going to have to start off strong if they want to come out on top. So we'll see how they fare in that one. And then next, moving on to a Hacienda search and destroy. Should be a lot of fun, this one. Hacienda, of course, the new map that was added in replacement of Rewind. Hashtag RIP Rewind. So should be a really, really entertaining game to see played out in this one. The maps, the variety, it's a little different compared to the triple harp or the triple vault we were just subjected to. As much as we love vault, seeing it 3 times can be a little bit tedious, to say the least. And then moving on to map number 3. I did say it was tedious, but we're going to be seeing it at least once. It's a vault control. We all know what a vault control play is like. So much fun. It's just the best time. But no, seriously, folks, a vault search destroy is a little bit iffy, but it does work at a respawn, and it works very similarly to a hard point as it does on a control. So if you're kind of good as a team, as an all-rounder, this is a map that should very much be right up your alley. And then, folks, if we make it to map number 4, we will be returning to a Hacienda, but this time for a hard point. Getting it on the non-respawn on the search and destroy is a lot of fun, but even more funner is to see it on a hardpoint, on a respawn. Should be a lot of fun to check this one out, see how these teams fare out if they make it this far. Of course, we don't know how it's going to play out, only time will tell. But then, folks, if we go all the way, we make it to a map number 5, we'll be treated to none other than a protocol search and destroy. We've seen a lot of protocol on broadcast this evening, and I'm going to be rounding it out with a protocol once again here if it does go all the way. These teams, I'm surely at this point now going to be hoping not to take it all the way. They're going to be fighting for that 3-0, I'm sure, as, you know, it's bedtime for a lot of people, coming up to 11 o'clock. What COD player stays up past midnight? Rarely any of them, I'm absolutely sure. But ladies and gentlemen, those are your maps and modes for these playoffs, and we cannot wait to get into them. Thor, did KP's Minions win or lose? They won 3-0 in their losers round game, so they will be moving on to face the winner of this game, either Peaked in Ghost or Deny Gaming. But C4, as Ushin's just after saying, 1-3-2 in the winners round. Shock victory for C4, playing some great COD and getting themselves moved into the winners final, where they will face up against LA Robbers. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ourselves ready. We're going to get ourselves into this game, so make sure not to go anywhere. We make final preparations. We will hopefully have game 1 for you in a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about ready to get into a map number 1. We are going to be checking out a Skyline hardpoint. As said before, this map is intensive, so both of these teams are going to need to start out strong if they want to come out on top. And which team is going to be warmer is the million-dollar question that we will have on our minds. And, you know, I do say this, folks, that we were ready to get in. I believe it's possible that we may have had a game crash. I believe that is what's happened, folks. Let me just double check for you now. Yes, indeed. We've just seen it. The damn lobby's crashed out. Damn server. Apologies for that, folks, but we're going to get ourselves set up and we're going to get back into this one really quickly, to the point where I may not even go to a little break. Well, actually, no, I will go to a little break. Screw it. We're going to a break, folks. We'll be back in just a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, fingers crossed everything works this time, because we are loading in once again to map 1. Should be an absolute heater. We cannot wait to get into this one. Best of luck to both of these teams. This should be a kicker. And things, just making sure I was actually loading in right there, because it looked like for a second on my end things were going to go awry again, but they didn't. We've loaded in, we're good, and we're going to get underway with game number 1 of this series. Best luck to both of these teams, as here we go, starting on board with Recite. Recite picking up that kill. Great start from Peaked in Ghosts to clear out this P1. Maniac with 2, Cursed with 1. Manic was on a 5 spree there before getting taken out. Great start from him. And you have to say, Peaked and Ghost have had the perfect start, keeping Deny Gaming completely off this point. Knack Daddy, and Nathan playing together around the point. Recite with 2. Sheehan now, round the back. Trying to pick up this kill, and doing so as Peaked and Ghosts continue to hold the spawns, but Deny Gaming on the point, but not for long. Sheehan absolutely popping off there with that AR. Sheehan going to pick up another again. And another. Sheehan absolutely popping off here with this AR. It has to be said. As Peaked and Ghost clear the point, get on the point. And are looking like a team who indeed mean business. Sheehan on the killing spree of 5, continuing to pop off, make that 6, 8 and 2. Nathan now on the point, but for how long? Sheehan with another on the 7 spree, doesn't make it 8. Recite with 2, Manic with 2, and Peaked in Ghosts are cleaning up here. Evan manages to pick up 1. 7 and 6. He's had a good start for his side. Sliding out to mid, picking up another 3 down now. Deny have a good chance here. Another one coming in. Podlod with 1. And a good hold coming in, but Sheehan with another 2. Sheehan getting his kills in batches of 2, it just seems. Helping on that one, virtually got that kill himself, as Manic also on 12. I mean, you've had 2 players who are just popping off here for Peaked in Ghosts. Manic IQ holding the side, just waiting. Cursed picking up 2. And 60s at 32. Peaked in Ghosts massively outslaying here, it has to be said. And it's not showing hugely on the time, but it's very early doors yet. That can change, as Knack Daddy, or Podlod should I say, holding the spawns. Doing a good job of doing so. Got the trophy down by his side as well, recognizing the importance of his position, as Deny Gaming can now get in round the back and in onto the point. Sheehan up top, picking up 1. Eventually getting taken out by Evan, who's going to try and pick up the 2nd, but Manic IQ there with the 2 round the back, clearing that point with the 3rd. And Peaked in Ghosts with a great break. Sheehan with 2. Manic IQ picking up 1. Manic IQ picking up another. This guy is popping off for his side. Manic IQ getting moved back out to mid. 105 to 46 as we go back to P1. Nathan on the point. Charles going in. Knack Daddy getting the kill with the nade after death. Sheehan taking the shots. Not able to pick up the kill, though. Podlod absolutely beaming with that one. Or I believe it might have been Evan before he got taken out. No one really on this point, and Deny Gaming have certainly gotten warmer as they have pulled themselves back into this one. The start looked rocky, but they're keeping themselves in. 106 to 75. Manic IQ was occupied for kills. Manic with one, Sheehan cursed. It's mostly a red wave with Deny Gaming, just kind of getting in there and stifling every now and then. But Podlod with a huge 2 in the back. Anchoring as best he can, but Peaked and Ghost, they're in now on the time, and this is one of those points where you can really gain a lot of time if you have a clean hold. If you're set up in your positions, it's not the hardest to pick up the kills, and you can really start to pull away. Resite with 1 minute 10 on the point as well. Great start for him. He's picking up another 2. It's Peaked and Ghosts. We're holding this one very, very well. Resite, he's got the help from his teammate Sheehan, helping out really well there. As Peaked and Ghosts have had very, very clean run at this time. Resite with another. On a 5 spree. Finally starting to push off the hill. He's going to chal around P1. He gets taken out by Podlod. Curse taking him out though. Knack Daddy made his way to P3. He gets taken out by Manic. Resite picking up another, and Manic and Sheehan, it has to be said, have just been playing top tier. Sheehan round the side, Nathan picking up 1. Knack Daddy on the point. 40 seconds for his side. Helping out with the kills there, but eventually getting taken out on the point. Peaked in Ghosts. Peaked in Ghosts now over the 200 point mark. Deny Gaming just under the 100. Kills coming in. Sheehan just watching over this mid. 206 to 103. Peaked in Ghost looking very, very strong here. Resite just holding on to this point. 2 minutes now on the hill. Cursed with another. Knack Daddy around the back. Quickly taken out from Resite on the point. Having a great showing here. Peaked in Ghost. So close to taking this one in what has been a pretty convincing hardpoint victory. We go back to P1. A 3. I believe that could even be a 4. And it is on the point. All said and done. Peaked in Ghost take that one. 250 to 103. And a strong performance from them. 250 to 103. What a great start. We get that updated on our side here. Actually make sure that I get that done right. The fun fact, the previous map one was 104, so not having to change that score too much on our end. But 250 to 103. It is Peaked in Ghost with a convincing map 1 victory. And congratulations to Peaked in Ghost who picked up the map 1. Quite a strong performance to say the least, as they are looking to storm their way through this round. But folks, make sure not to go anywhere, we're going to get ourselves set up for map number 2 as quickly as we can. So we will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go with map number 2, where we are moving on to Hacienda for some search and destroy. And God, I thought we froze again, but I think it's loaded in. We should be okay, and we'll be getting underway with this map right here, right now, between these two teams. Best of luck to both of them. Denied Gaming trying to get themselves back in. Peaked and Ghost looking to go 2-0 up. start on board with Knack Daddy on the offense. Reside with the first blood. He's weak, but he's holding. Making sure not to give away his life. Manic with 1. 2v4 now. Podlod and Nathan. Nathan moving around the map. Going towards A. 1v2. He's eventually taken off the plant, and just like that, round number 1 going the way of Peaked in Ghosts, who whittled down the numbers well. Curse getting in, getting the job done. Onwards we move. Round number 2. Do Deny Gaming have an answer? We see them now on the defense. What'll be the play? It's very much a B push, it seems, which is going to leave Nathan on his own. He's trying to pick up 1. Surely the trade's going to come in here, and it does. Manic with the push. And that B side already locked down. Plant going down. And Cursed is going to get the reads as well on Knack Daddy. A 2v4 situation. I believe it was actually Evan he took out, not Knack Daddy. Knack Daddy still alive with our screen. He's going to try and go around the side as well. Will he get the right peaks though? He has to look the right way at the right time. He's going to see 1, but he's not going to be able to pick up that kill. All of a sudden, they all drop. And Peaked in Ghost take another round and are looking strong. Round number 3. Deny Gaming. Being denied the chance to take a round. We'll see how these sides shape up, as it looks to be a B push. Hitting from P2 now. Peaked in Ghost getting aggressive, but not too aggressive. The gunfight's coming here. Manic picking up the first blood. Knack Daddy with the bomb. Rotating down to the mid. Getting out with his life. Heading towards the A site now. Or perhaps he's playing underground. As you can see, Peaked in Ghosts. All the way over to B. Knack Daddy with the bomb. Going towards this A. Shots coming in. Peaked in Ghosts have recognized that the switch has come in. And they move together swiftly as a unit. Is Knack Daddy going to pick up good timing? He doesn't get the read. Manic IQ with the kill. Another 2v4 scenario now. Make that 1v4 as Evan, the last alive. Managing to pick up 1. Not able to get the second though. And this game's looking increasingly tough for Deny Gaming. We find themselves 3-0 down now on the score in the rounds. Nathan now with the really quick push towards B, but he's not going to see anything as his bomb has very much been taken mid, a mid route taken by Peaked in Ghost, which is something you don't see too much, but When you're killing like they do, maybe they feel like they absolutely can. Manic nearly missing someone there. But that round was rapid. As Peaked and Ghost, they really do smell blood now. And they are just bombarding forward. Trying to run through the opposition. Round number 5, Deny Gaming struggling to get on the board here whatsoever. Could be seeing the end of the road with the Division 2 run. They can't turn this around quickly, because Peaked and Ghosts have all sorts of momentum right now. As Sheehan picks up 1. Podlod with another. Resite with 2. And these rounds are just ticking by at 100 miles an hour now. Peaked and Ghost take another. And it is just Route 1 at this point, running straight on. Strong performance here from Peaked and Ghosts. Round going rapid once again. 3v3, make that 2v2. Sheehan a Manic IQ. Picking up kills, but now a 2v2 scenario. So a chance for Deny Gaming to at least pick themselves up around here. Evan on the chase. He's with Podlod. They're searching, but they're not finding anyone. Kirsten Manic versus Evan and Podlod. Who's going to come out on top? Manic at 1. It's a 1v1 now. Podlod versus Kirst as he takes out Manic. And the bomb goes down at A. Nathan with 1. And he's, or actually with Podlod with 1. And he's going to get that defuse. So Deny Gaming managed to pick up a round. A good round at that. A well fought one. Giving themselves a chance. Although it'll be a tough ask to say the least. Round number 7, Deny Gaming managing to pick up a round. But it has been a tough one for them. And remember, the Codcaster lies, folks. People have picked up kills. Codcaster very broken for Search and Destroy. 3v4 now. First blood going to Manic, who's 12 and 2. Such a strong performance from him. Just holding now, trying to get pushed around. They are almost pinning Deny Gaming into this position as Sheehan picks up another. Sheehan himself a 5 and 4. Not as strong as a performance of map 1, but strong nonetheless. Sheehan picking up that kill. Knack Daddy, the last alive. Picking up 1. Trying to rotate out with his life. Needing the ace, not going to be able to pick it up. And Peaked and Ghost take another round to take this map 6-1. And to go 2-0 up in this series. They are looking increasingly strong here. And are looking very likely to be the side that'll see themselves go through to the next round, where they will face off against KP's Minions. So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. 2-0 now to the side of Peaked and Ghost. Just one map away from continuing through, but Deny Gaming potentially just one map away from dropping out of the COD Ireland League Division 2 in the playoffs. We've come so far, but teams have to fall, and Deny Gaming could be next on the chopping board. Make sure not to go anywhere, folks. We're getting ready as quickly as we can for the next map. Potentially the last map of the evening, if Peaked and Ghost have anything to say about it. Don't go anywhere. Map 3 is on its way. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go, folks. Map number 3. Getting underway. So best of luck to both of these teams going into this one tonight. Gaming needing to go huge. Peaked and Ghost just one map away from getting it all done right here and now. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Starting on board. Once again, we're actually going to go Peaked and Ghost this time with Resite, who's going to help Sheehan pick up the first blood. Manic at 1, Knack Daddy, or I believe Podlod had gotten 1. Peaked and Ghost through already. On the defensive side to begin with. And this is a case of Deny Gaming needing to try and get themselves as many ticks as possible. kills coming through. Evan with 1. Now sitting on the point. Knack Daddy, Nathan combining. Again, a little broken, folks. It may not be who got the kills, but regardless, they're getting the kills, and they are stacked onto this A point. Peaked in Ghosts. Needing to go on the chase here. With Sheehan getting a big 2. They're getting this point cleared, but it's going to be a big gunfight now. That Resite does not win. Podlog going huge. He's on the A capture, and he's going to get that point. 3 ticks down already. 20 versus 18 on the lives. They're actually ahead on the lives. Deny Gaming showing a little bit of fight here. As Podlog on the chase, managing to take out Resite. Probably going to help take out another as well. A big 2. Podlog popping off for the side of Deny, who are now on B, albeit not for long. Knack Daddy, Podlod on the killing spree of 5 now. Doing damage in the spawn, eventually getting taken out by Sheehan. No work done at B yet, but 1 minute 15 left to go. 14 v 11 lives could very much play a factor here. Peaked in Ghosts, pick up another. Through Resite. 2 and 6 at the moment, not had the greatest start. First with 1. On the hold now, 11 v 11, the pace slowing down. Both teams recognizing lives are going to play an important factor. Podlaw dropping low once again, but not going to get the good timing. As Resite now making it 8 v 9. Deny Gaming will not have many pushes left with the lives or the time. They've got to use them wisely. They have gotten 3 ticks. But will they need to get more? Push coming through. Manic IQ picking up 2. Picking up the 3rd. Picking up the 4th. Manic IQ shooting bodies as he cleans house. And is going to continue to pop off. Shooting more bodies. Huge. The moment of brilliance necessary to get Peaked and go through that round, as they will take round number 1. And Deny Gaming will have gotten 3 ticks from that offense. Onwards we go to the next round. Deny now with the defense. Peaked now with the offense. Peaked and goes take the offensive round. It is virtually all but over. But will they be able to do so? Resite with 1, Sheehan with 1. Already on the A point. They've got a pretty lockdown. But you do have the flank coming through. Evan round the back. We'll try and do some damage on the flank. Pick up 1. He puts bullets in people. Not getting the finishes though, and he's been made weak in the process, having to back out. Still alive. Eventually taken out though. 2 ticks gone today and counting. Peaked and Ghost have had quite a successful hold at this point. 2.5 ticks going now. Awkward timing, but favoring Manic IQ still. As that A point is gone. And Peaked and Ghosts now have 2 minutes to work their way through this B. Manic IQ trying to get round the side. First and Sheehan. Picking up a couple. And Manic still around the back. 16 versus 26, by the way. I have to highlight that in the lives. This is absolute insanity. One of the strongest offenses I have ever seen. I've been borderline stunned by it. Only dropping virtually one wave of lives. The point being cleared by Deny Gaming. They've bought themselves a lifeline. More ticks gone already, which isn't ideal. And way too many lives gone. But putting up a fight. At the very least. A wave of kills from Peaked and Ghost means they should be able to collapse onto this B point. Will they make short work of it? It's looking like they will. They're on the point. They get it capped. And Peaked and Ghost take an offensive round to go 2-0 up. Onwards we go, round number 3. Kills a little bit more split, a little bit more all over the place. Peaked and Ghosts have the easier job of defending now. Reside with 1, Manic IQ with another, Manic IQ with 2, shooting bodies, 24 and 8. Manic, what are you doing? What are we doing, Manic? Showing off. That is exactly what we're doing, is he's going to pick up another. And the spawn trap almost nearly in play, but the spawn sent them out towards P2 where they've gotten around. And Manic just holding underground, waiting for that push, knowing someone's there, ready and waiting. He's not going to be able to pick up that kill. It is Podlord who picks it up. Cursed with 2, Sheehan with 1. The cap's coming in, but barely. And that tick's going right back down on A. Ladies and gentlemen, it could be all but over here. Deny Gaming, Peaked in Ghosts. It has been a demolishment of a game. Demolishment, is it a word? I don't know, but only 10 seconds left for Deny Gaming to get anywhere near a point. And they do get on A. Buy themselves a little bit of time, but the lives are dropping. A wipe from Peaked and Ghost means that is that, ladies and gentlemen. They have no time to get to this point. It is all over as Peaked and Ghosts come away with map number 3. A 3-0 score. A 3-0 victory in the series, meaning they move on to the next round. Meanwhile, Deny Gaming. This is unfortunately the end of the line for them. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Peaked in Ghosts, your victors. 3-0 in this Division 2 playoff game. The losers bracket. Peaked in Ghosts move on. Deny Gaming are unfortunately out for them. But thank you very much for competing. Congratulations to Peaked in Ghosts. And commiserations to Deny Gaming, who made it to the playoffs but could only go so far.